Hey, hello, hi, how are you? One and all and y'all. It's been a minute since I made a video like this, but I wanted to share a couple of things with y'all, and I want to call this video Shakima'S 2 cents, okay? And this is all about reviews. Reviews on everything that I have experienced lately. And when I say experience, I mean like stuff that I've watched on Netflix and Hulu and different TV stuff y'all can watch, okay, baby? I done got all dressed up for y'all on this early Sunday morning on my poetic justice. Got this beat a little down. I'm still trying to get these baby hairs right. I can't. Maddie usually hook me up, but it's early, so I said, okay, I'll do it myself. At any rate, these kids still been going crazy, you know, regular. Mama's still all right. Everybody is everything in here. But back to the stuff on TV. Like, have y'all been watching or keeping up with anything? Did any of you see that Billie Holiday movie on Hulu? Baby, you talking about being in your feelings? You talking about being in your when I tell you a sister cried for days after watching that movie, like it just did something to me. It did something to me to see that she lived her life like that, to see that she went through the things that she went through. And I was just like, damn. And to see how the government pursued her in the way that they did. All because she sang a song about things that were true. About things that they were really doing to us and to our people. Like, how you mad? Because they make you look like a monster. And you are being a monster. How you mad? How? I don't know. But if you didn't see that movie, baby, y'all need to see that. Definitely see that. Andrew Day did when I say she did the damn thing, sis did the damn thing. And she was saying like that was one of her really first big acting roles, because I remember seeing her in Fantastic Beasts. That is one of my favorite movies. I remember seeing her in that. But this right here, like nothing y'all have ever seen before. It was really, really good. If it's a story that has ever piqued your interest, you should definitely watch that on Hulu. What else? Oh, y'all seen Aretha? Y'all seen Reefer? First of all, here is one of my concerns. Why the hell is it showing on National Geographics like we animals? Then I said, you know what? Maybe I'm looking too deep into it and I'm thinking too hard. Maybe that's not it. Maybe they showed it on National Geographics because no one else would pick it up due to the fact that the movie is due out soon with Jennifer Hudson. What I didn't like, though, is a lot of people are refusing to watch it because they only want to see Jennifer Hudson play Aretha. Now, don't get me wrong. That powerhouse about to rip it out the box, baby. She about to tear it down. However, Cynthia Erivo, baby, if you don't know about her, you better ask somebody, okay? She does the damn thing. I have seen the two of them perform on Broadway in The Color Purple together. That was amazing. That was amazing. But we all know Jennifer Hudson gonna do her thing. Cynthia Erivo, though, her voice is it's angelic. It really is. And you can see how she embodied Aretha in her style of singing and everything. People are having a problem with the fact that she's a Black British actor. But what bothers me most is with us as Black people, why does it matter that she's British? Because when she walk into a room, before she opened her mouth, you know what everybody else is just saying? A Black woman. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. She's still just a Black woman, okay? And she laid it down. She really, really did. Y'all don't have a problem with Daniel Kaluuya playing Fred Hampton. Why y'all got a problem with her being Reefa? She did her Reefa thing, okay? She did that thing. And when she did that Harriet Tubman, she killed that too. She killed that. She is an amazing actress and an amazing singer. And I really, really like her. These are all, like I said, Shakima'S 2 cents. Take it or leave it, baby, okay? I'm telling you to watch the movie. You can do as you please. But I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. You won't. Okay. What else? Oh. Now, I've seen Color Purple twice on Broadway, and I don't think they were all three in it together, but they may have been. So there was Jennifer Hudson, there was Cynthia Erivo, and then there was Danielle, oh God, I don't know her last name, Tasty Cakes from Orange is the New Black. Yeah, Tasty Cakes. Anywho, that girl can sing too. Baby, she did that in my hair, yeah? Had me in the church. Thought I was in the church, baby. You hear me? She did that damn thing. She sang so well. And just to know Mahalia's story made me sit back like, oh, I didn't know you was all like that. A lot of these famous people, once they got to be where they was doing some really foul. You know what I'm saying? Like, Aretha, I ain't like her behavior. We already know she was stank. Y'all know she was the queen of shade next to Prince, because he was the queen of shade too. Yes, I said the queen of shade. He was the queen of shade. But Aretha was, she was with him. They both was up there on that list. Now, what I didn't like was Aretha was like that with her family too. If you haven't seen the movie, but a lot of you may not know, is that her sisters were also in the game. They were her backup singers, but they were also trying to make careers for themselves. So one of her sisters, when she was trying to audition for a movie role, and I forgot what movie it was, but if you watch her movie, you'll see, she did not get the part, right? Her sister, during the interim of her auditioning for this part, Curtis Mayfield called and asked her sister, would she do the score for Sparkle, the original movie Sparkle. Those of you who have seen it know, Aretha Franklin is the voice of the score of Sparkle. And when you wonder why, you will see that what happened was her sister came to her all excited, telling her that Curtis had asked her to do it and she was going to do it. Hunty, she done went behind sis back, called Curtis and said, hey, my schedule freed up. I can do it now if you want me to. Why would you do that to your sister? Like, you already have fame. It's not like y'all was both trying to get on and you was trying to climb the ladder. You was on. You was on, baby. And she did that. And I was like, oh, okay. Now, don't get me wrong. She is a powerhouse. She brought it down in that movie, on that, you know, on that score and all of that. But I don't think I could have done something like that to my sister. You know, another singer that I'm competing with, yeah, it's what it is. But this is all in the family. This is a woman who still sings backup for you. So not only was there that, but then, I don't know if y'all are familiar with Aretha's catalog. She has a song called Preacher Man. That's one of my favorite songs. The only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. Baby. Well, when she sang the song, she didn't think it was appropriate to release due to the fact that her father was a preacher. The song alludes to the fact that she and the boy used to sneak off and kiss and hug and do whatever they did when his father, who was a visiting preacher, came to their church. Long story short, she said it was inappropriate. She wasn't going to release it. So her sister wound up releasing her own rendition of the song, who was originally sang by a white woman called Dusty something or another, but her first name was Dusty. Either way, and I like her version too. She's the originator, but I do like hers as well. The sister sang it, and she sang it very well. She ain't no Aretha, but she sang it. And then the next year, Aretha released her version of it with the sister on it as background vocals. It hit like #1 on the charts. Like, how do you do that? Why would you do that? But that's none of my concern. That's neither my here nor there. Now, she did what she did with that, right? And then Mahalia, in her movie, she has a concert pianist that is her personal pianist that follows her, you know, that travels with her and plays for her. Only this woman plays for her. She always tried to make this woman feel like she wasn't good enough because she didn't think she was good enough. You know what I'm saying? So nothing else anybody else did was ever going to be perfect for her. However, when she got really, really big and she had done like Carnegie Hall like 5 times, she and this woman got into it, and the woman basically quit. Mahalia did not chase her. She did not follow her. She didn't even look for her afterwards. Come to find out, the lady had gotten really sick. This is years later. Mahalia's own son, a boy that she picked up off the street and raised, stopped speaking to her because he said she was getting bigger than the music. And it's like, if your baby is telling you that, you don't think you need to take a seat and do some soul searching and look within and say, you know what? Maybe I'm not doing everything right. Let me have a seat. Let me have several seats and see what's going down. She ain't do that though. She ain't do that. Whatever the case, that was a really good story. If y'all can watch that one, make sure you see that too. What I noticed was that in all these stories that they're doing, these biopics, whatever you want to call them, they got a little Martin Luther King everywhere. Okay. They alluded to the fact that him and Reefer was having a little something. And I ain't gonna put it past the man. Because you know that's how that FBI brought him down, okay? Them recordings wasn't nothing but him philandering with other ladies. And Coretta said, oh, wait a minute now. And he said, no, that's not me, baby. And she said, I know your voice. I know that's you. But they couldn't bring him down on nothing else. But, you know, they always gonna find a way to bring the man down, the black man down. And that's how they caught that ass. With them recordings, you out here running around with Halia and Reefer and all of this, when you should have been out here doing something else, okay? With Coretta and them kids. That's what you should have been doing, Martin. Okay. Let me get off of that for a second. Let me get back to my 2 cents on these movies. Now, I was a little late to the party with this one. And I don't know if y'all saw it. But did any of you see A Star Is Born with Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper? And let's not forget Dave Chappelle, because I love me some Dave Chappelle. And even though he didn't have a grandiose part in the movie, he played it well. That man is, ooh, that man is something, y'all. Now, I need to know, did y'all see it? Because I cried for about 4 days. And this is a spoiler alert if you didn't see it. So you should probably fast forward about a minute into this video if you haven't seen it and you intend to. Why the hell y'all didn't tell me he killed himself? Why y'all didn't tell me that this man was gonna kill himself? I was distraught. You would have thought I was Gaga, okay? I was in my feelings for days listening to the soundtrack like, Bradley, why you ain't call me? Why you ain't tell me? You could have called the sister and said I was sad, I need some help, I need to talk, something. You don't just go do nothing like that. You don't go do nothing like that. You know how many questions I was left with, even though that man is still alive? It was horrible, y'all. It was a sad thing. It was a really sad thing for me, okay? For me. Now, what else did and this was a little while back, but I ain't talked to y'all about it, and I'm still giving my 2 cents on it. How did y'all like the Wendy Williams and the Salt and Pepper biopics? Y'all was into that? And what is the word? Is it biopic or biopic? Because, you know, people try to get fancy. Like, I watch these news reporters saying shit like the harassment. No, it's harassment. Yeah, the advertisement. No, it's advertisement. Like, what are you talking about? Stop trying to change shit around. It's advertisement and harassment. Let's stick with it. So is it biopic or biopic? Let me know what y'all think. Either way, that Salt and Pepper joint had me in my feelings because I was around. You know what I'm saying? I was around. I was grooving in the back saying, oh shit, when I shouldn't have been doing all of that. All of that. I liked their little movie. I thought it was really, really cute. I liked that they had input on it, so you knew that certain events were really factual. Things really happened, as opposed to just guessing, like, is this real or is this made up? Just like Wendy Williams, very involved in her biopic. I love the woman they had playing her. If you watch The Oval, she's in that too. That was excellent. I really, really liked Wendy's movie. I liked the after documentary where she really got to tell you all of how she was feeling. I'm gonna say this though, and this is something that I've always said, like, she is basically a gossip columnist, right? So she gets paid to give her opinion and gossip about these stars. What I never liked about her was every time she see a man cheat on his celebrity wife or whatever, she be telling that woman, you better run, you better get out of there, you better do this, you better do that. But you stuck it out for all these damn years. So who are you to sit and give advice and tell somebody to destroy everything that they've built up with their spouse? And yet you sitting here taking all this abuse and all this bullshit off yours. Girl, if you don't go sit down and mind your goddamn business. Meanwhile, we all knew what Kev was out here doing. We all knew. Because them bloggers been blogging that he was out here with the, what's the correct term? Transgender people. I don't know the correct term, but they was been saying he was doing those things, okay? Then we got over that. And UK Mail, whatever they are, the blog, they had the pictures, the only pictures. They had the pictures of that house that he bought that woman that was right down the block from Wendy's with the mailbox sticker with their names on it. They told us how much the house cost. Everything. Everything. He out here spending your money on the next house. In her movie, she depicts herself as going there and like trashing the garage door with graffiti. Baby, you better than me. Baby, you better than me. Because had I got up in that joint through the garage door, sis wouldn't have had nothing left, okay? Everything that could be bleached would have been bleached in that bathtub, baby. Gone, all gone. But that's just me. Y'all know I'm a little special, I'm a little touched. At any rate, all of this is leading up to the finality and the conclusion. That's my drum roll. Did y'all see my boo show Them? Baby, it ain't no movie. It ain't no movie, okay? It's an 11-part mini series, okay? 11 episodes. And if you are not a critical thinker, it's not for you. If you don't want to have to sit down and think about something, it's not for you. It's for people who are critical thinkers and who can think with an open mind. It was really, really thought-provoking, and it was excellently written and made, okay? I loved every single bit of it, but y'all know I love Lena Waithe. Y'all know I love anything she do. So don't forget, The Chi is coming back on for those of you who watch it. Chi coming back on May 23rd, and baby, go on and watch that trailer. I say go on and watch that trailer, baby, because that trailer, what are you like the, what's gonna happen? What's about to, how it's going down? How is it going down? In the words of the late great DMX. How is it going down? Kev out here just doing all type of anything, baby. He out here grown. He out here groaning on his own. Huh. Speaking of DMX, we were all very saddened at his passing. I'm sure those of you who are, you know, listeners in the hip hop community, and everybody that shared a story about him, not just famous people, people that weren't famous that had met him in their lifetimes, you never hear anybody say anything mean or nasty or rude about this man. Like, I hate that the media tries to criminalize his past. He's a person with a drug addiction. That is a sickness. That is an illness. But again, like I said in my other video, y'all let that Demi Lovato run around here like she princess. Like she's the princess. She struggles with the same addiction. She just happened to not die. Okay? That's all. That's all. That don't make her better than him. That don't make him different from her. We all struggle with demons, and how we deal with them is something. It's something, because we each deal with it in different ways. Some of us overwork ourselves. Some of us are underwhelmed and can't get out of bed some days and don't want to engage with other people. Some of us engage in a way that nobody thought we would, and then we get home and we retreat and we sit down and we gotta take a breath or 7. Some of us like Hennessy. That's my own thing. I don't know about everybody else, but we all have demons that we struggle with, and how we deal with them is up to us. You know what I'm saying? He chose his path. He lived his life. Sad to see him go at such a young age. R.I.P. to DMX. I've never met him before, but I was in my car years ago on Easter. This was probably like 99, literally, on 116th Street. And I was with an ex of mine. Hey, Byron. We were sitting in the car. We were going to take Samantha to see Rugrats on Easter, and he happened to be walking down 116th Street with a jacket and no shirt, blowing in the wind. It wasn't like hot out. It was like how it is now, and had a big pit bull on a chain just walking down the street. We both just looked like, oh, okay, that's what he doing. This was before you would approach a celebrity on some real, oh, take a picture with me, da, 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 which I wouldn't have done anyway, because he had the dog with him. And y'all know I don't play about no dog. Y'all know the only dog I mess with is my grand dog. Have y'all seen him? Go check him out on my page. By the way, y'all, my grand dog done got a haircut. He is fancy. He about to come over next weekend. I got him some little overalls, and I got the girls to matching jeans. They about to all take their good pictures. Anywho, that is the end of Shakima'S 2 Cents. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments. Please feel free to like and share my video. And I'll holler at y'all. Well, see, I got a little button here. It's supposed to turn. Yeah, all right, y'all. I'll see y'all later. This is ghetto.